Hey guys, this is episode 1 of Lords of the Fallen Let's Play. And I'm Frederick Dave. This here on the cover is one large, menacing bald man. And his name is Harkin, and it turns out he's the protagonist of the game that we're about to play. This game is basically a Souls-like, or a Souls clone if you prefer. It's virtually identical mechanically to the Souls games, but it has its own twists on the formula to make it interesting and relatively unique. And the fact that there aren't really any other Souls clones out there makes it unique by default, I think. I think this was an interesting attempt at making a new addition to the Souls franchise without actually being made by From Software. And I wish there were a lot more games like this so that we could have more variety and perhaps convince From Software to alter their formula more. But we're gonna get started here. You'll notice there's only 4 save slots, which is rather unfortunate, but we'll replace this one. There's 3 magics, or sets of magical spells you can get in the game. There's red, green, and blue. Blue kinda sucks, red is excellent, and green is okay. We're gonna go with green because I'm gonna be playing the rogue class, and that fits the theme more or less. The rogue is basically a fast-moving class with interesting attacks and weapons. The cleric is a magic class with hammers, and the warrior is just a big dude in armor with a giant sword, effectively. But I find the rogue is, apart from being the most difficult, also the most interesting to play. So let's get started. An interesting thing about the loading screen tips in this game is that they used to be written in really bad English, so if you go and play the unpatched versions, you can see some really comedic gems in there, but fortunately they patched those out just to spite us.
Fallen God, creator and destroyer of worlds, hear my vow.
Monastery's ahead. I wonder if it is still safe.
Either way, our quest for Antanas nears a conclusion.
I hope he's worth all the men we've lost on our way here.
We made it. Let's get to work.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Even for a monastery. Hold on.
And we get thrown right in here, but you can move around as much as you want, as long as you don't go near the Rogar, but once I press circle, he'll engage us. And the demonic weapons pack you see there is a pre-order bonus, I believe. Actually got the fourth hit there. So these combo attacks I'm doing right here are a unique facet of Lords of the Fallen, and perhaps the most interesting aspect. And you can basically chain any strong or weak attack together to get those special attacks, but you have to hit them with perfect timing, more or less. So when you see the little sparks on the stamina meter in the lower left, that's me doing it with good timing. Unfortunately, the other classes don't have similar mechanics, so it's only the dual-wield weapons that have these. So with the other classes, you can still get perfect timing, but it won't chain into another attack. It just reduces how much stamina you use. You can see me doing this with the R1, or with the one-handed version of the daggers, and it doesn't make a combo attack. I'm gonna walk up here and talk to Keslo.
It's locked.
You're still losing blood, Kaslo. The Rogar got you good.
I didn't let you out of prison to worry about me.
We didn't come all this way just so you could die on the doorstep.
I've treated injuries like this one before. I'll deal with it once we get inside.
The man we're looking for. How will we find him?
He's the leader of all humanity. If we find his guards, we'll find him.
So far, I've seen only corpses. No survivors.
The Rogar have clearly breached the walls of the monastery. Antanas would have given his life to protect his people. If he is alive, then some of them might have survived too.
There must be some way to open this door.
A switch, perhaps? Or a key?
When you're talking to this guy the first time, you can only select the first 3 dialogue options. If you don't say, there must be a way to open this door first. So don't pick that dialogue option until last, assuming you want to listen to all the dialogue.
These things keep coming. We fight back, but there are too many of them. It is sickening to see them move. Their limbs twist and turn in ways they're not supposed to. Their smell. It's like fire and death creeping up your nose. They spat on us. The saliva hit my eye. It burned. It burns deeper into me.
You can see that this game has poise, so even though I got hit, I was still able to continue the animation, and the combo attacks had additional poise on them, so it's very hard to actually get knocked out of a full combo animation once it gets started. However, if you screw up the timing, you could still get staggered. Like I seem to be doing here. That item right there was inside of a barrel, so you notice that crashing into barrels in this game can also give you loot. And this room is our first little secret of the game, and inside this chest is an empty bottle. What that is basically an Estus Flask shard, so now we have 6 potions instead of 5, so we do have to refill them. Oh, I did
it is in
the
me,
reverse that time.
and it is changing me. My skull. The bones are moving, growing. It does not feel like poison in my veins, more like liquid darkness. We have seen with others what happens next. Eyesight goes first, then follows sanity. Brother William, Brother Peter and I won't let the disease take us. We will choose death before it chooses us.
An interesting thing about this game's combo system is that you can chain any attack into any other attack, so doing a strong motion will do the strong version of the combo attack if I can actually land it. And the same is true as if you did 2 strong attacks and a light attack, it would do the light attack animation. If only I could land them. So that's the light attack, and then if I do R2, it does a completely different animation that will do additional damage.
Dear Father, the fires on the horizon, they are spreading towards our village. I beg you, be careful. Something evil is happening. I can feel it. You can always seek refuge here, in the monastery. Whatever happens, Antanas can save us. Please? Please, be safe.
What you saw there at the end was a jump attack, and the jump attack with the dagger looks very, very ineffectual and isn't very good in general, but the jump attack for some of the larger weapons is in fact their best attack, so it is in your interest to do charge attacks with slower weapons, just not with the dagger. It did half damage because I had already drained most of my stamina, so if you attack and your stamina is already gone, your damage will be drastically reduced. However, that's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.